Hello guys, today I will speak about the global housing crisis and how I feel about this while I'm living in my car in Portugal, in the Algarve region. I'm living in the Algarve since more than 2 years now, and as you can see, it's beautiful. There are a lot of sunny days all year long, and basically there is no winter here because even then it's relatively warm. For the very first time when I came to Portugal, I really enjoyed being tourist here because almost everyone is speaking English and everyone treats you very well. But those who live here will always be treated like tourists. At least this is my experience after more than 2 years. This is how I feel. In the beginning, I was also moving from Airbnb to Airbnb and paying the rent. Even years ago, it was very difficult to find housing that would rent out for the whole year because most accommodation is only available in the summer, and even then, they rent it out for the shortest duration for the most money. There were many cases where I would had to pay more for a week's rent than I would have paid for a whole month anywhere else. But there were even more extreme cases. Unfortunately, I also moved out here before the peak summer season and had to spend a large part of my savings to have a place to sleep until the end of the summer. I think I am generally seen as a wealthy Englishman or Frenchman at first sight, but the truth is that I come from a poorer European country. Before I was born, my family had everything taken away from them by the government to build apartment blocks instead of their house. I grew up in a one-room flat where 7 of us lived together for a long time. I was raised by my grandmother and my mother. I am very sad that our world is going in such a bad direction, that money is all that matters. The rich have more and more money, and everyone else will have less and less. The rich are buying up all the property, and owning your own property has become impossible for people on average incomes. Shaolin monks usually say that owning things doesn't make you happy. But I can say that I'm very happy since I'm owning this portable house. I never really owned anything before. When I finally managed to move into an apartment long-term in the winter, I used to say hello to all my assumed neighbors at the beginning. But in the summer, I never see the same person more than once, and no one ever says hello back. Unfortunately, with so many foreign tourists on holiday, the public mood is getting worse, and I often feel that even the local people don't always look at me in a positive way. I feel very sorry for the Portuguese people who are being completely squeezed out of their own country by wealthy foreigners. These days, it is almost impossible to settle in Lisbon or the Algarve on a long-term basis for people on average incomes. Well, the housing crisis here is also very much being felt. Even in my home country, rental prices have dramatically increased by 2 or 3 times. Young people are looking for rooms and not whole flats. Sometimes they rent rooms so small that the space in my car is about the same. It's all crazy. Please comment below and tell us about your country and how the housing crisis feels there. Also, please like the video if you enjoyed my short vlog, and then I'll make a new video about how I plan to relocate to the north of Portugal. I want to deepen my integration process with the Portuguese people because I think I'll always be a tourist in this part of the country. Consider subscribing to this channel if you're interested about future videos. Until the next video, I wish you a great day and a happy life.